Hello YouTube, I'm Manuel, and today I'll be doing my thoughts and review of the Samsung Galaxy S. Now, this is a wonderful phone that I saw that just got released from Samsung. It has so many cool features. The first feature that it has, it's really cool, is that it has this thing called Smart Alarm. So on the phone screen, it's really simple, but it's really such a small little cool effect. It has it's like an alarm clock, and it has the time. And then when your alarm goes off, whatever time you set it, it would have a gradually increasing tune or sound or something or music. Um, so it won't, because like for me, I this is actually really good for me because for me, my alarm clock, it has a radio, so it just bams on like, "Dah," and you're like, that's a horrible way to wake up. It's like, sometimes I get scared just by that. With this, it like gradually takes you out of your sleep. You know, that type of thing where your parents are probably like, wake up, like that type of thing. That's kind of like how it is. It like gradually increases in volume, which is great for waking you up unstartled. It also has an analog clock, your digital clock, and also the time that you set, and also has options for when your alarm goes off, you can snooze it and stop it, which is great. So it's just like an alarm clock, something I really need. Also, I guess after you wake up, after you get everything on and stuff, and you need to check your news, like I do in the morning. Every time I wake up, I always check the news and all other things so I could have stuff to talk about with you guys um, for my tech reviews. And so it has this thing called Daily Briefing, where you have a personal news feed. So let's say you are into international news, world news, then you can have CNN and all those other stations. If you're into tech news, you can have I don't know, whatever is supported, whatever tech news is supported under the Daily Briefing. If you're into weather, you can have weather. And it has updated news in stock, so it's great. Daily Briefing. Another one is it's a type of it's an integrated calendar. It's not as good as, from what I've seen so far, as the Palm Pre Pluses and Palm Pre and the whole Palm brand calendar, where it uses apps and integrates with that. So it's not as good as that, but it is good. You know, you get to have your schedules, your agendas, and it's also in sync with Gmail, which is good because I use Gmail for my YouTube mail. Also, it has this type of car type of stuff. It's not really specifically for the car, but it could be used for the car. It includes more daily briefings, so you could get your news and your weather and stuff while you're on the road. Along with that, it has Google Maps um, and voice search. So you could just say something like, let's say you want, I don't know, the score from a game. You could just say, score for a game, and then it will just tell you in voice search. You can also do stuff like that. It also comes with navigation, obviously. So it's an onboard GPS pretty much, which is great. Another thing I liked was that it has this thing called, I don't know how to really explain it because I still need to get some more information about it, but it's called LiDAR Reality Browser. So let's say, here's the phone. Take a picture of a building or something. This is my understanding of it. And then it would search for things around that building, like if you have restaurants or movies or buses. That's my understanding of it. Maybe it's more features to it. Maybe I messed up a feature with that, but yeah, it's kind of confusing to understand because what if there's a building, and so I don't know. For me, it's confusing. So I need to learn more about that feature, and I'm pretty sure it's only usable where available, which probably is only in big cities because I'm sure Samsung didn't go around the country, especially definitely not around the world, for this feature to work. But it is a good feature if it's available in your area. Along with that, it also has your wireless tethering, your HD video recording. I'm not sure if it has editing on there, and I'm pretty sure it probably has uploading, so you can upload your HD video straight from your phone. I'm pretty sure it Samsung would have that. You also have your social networking. You have your contacts, not your calendar. Your contacts are integrated with your social networking. You also have Facebook, MySpace, and all that stuff, as well as your email. And also, it has a 4.0 inch screen, which is pretty, generous, pretty good. You also have the new swipe, if you haven't heard of that, about that, the swipe with the Y. So it's like swipe with a YPE, yeah. And then it's like, you see you have your QWERTY, and then you could just go like, it's really cool. Like, so you can swipe your letters instead of just typing. Like for me at first, I was like thinking this must be more time consuming because you have to go over here, go over there, and then what about spacing and all that stuff. But as I got to understand it, it's a lot easier than I thought. I mean, you could just go to your letters, go to space, go to your letters, space, go to your letters, space, and I'm pretty sure you can swipe to enter as well. It's great. It's a really, really fun experience, and it makes you feel like a faster typer than you really are. And then, because when I went back to my regular phone that has a regular QWERTY, I was like saying, oh, well, I could type fast now, and then I went back to my normal typing. And also, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm a really, really, really big office person. Not really, like, documents person, where I have to keep with a lot of documents, lots of PDFs, I'm doing lots of PowerPoints, and I actually have Microsoft Office on my laptop, and so it was really great when I heard it has a thing called Think Free Office. I think that's what it's called, where it has the whole Microsoft Office suite on your phone. You have Microsoft Word. I'm pretty sure it has Microsoft PowerPoint as well. You also have the other ones like Excel and Entourage. I mean, in Excel, I'm not sure about Entourage. And it also has, your capabilities for PDF, so reader. So just like with any other phone, pretty much. I mean, almost all of the phones have PDF reader, but it's a really, really good Office suite, so that's really good. Along with that, you also have your Android web browser, has a Flash, RSS, and there's also this new feature. It's not. I'm not talking about the front-facing camera, but it's in the same type. This feature I'm about to talk about is like in the same type of situation as FaceTime. It has so much hype, but there's always that little asterisk, like right in the bottom, that little small print that you didn't hear about until you bought the phone. That's kind of like how this feature is, and it's the remote control. When I heard about this feature, when I was researching for this video, I was like, oh, this is so awesome, it's a remote and all that stuff. And then you see the fine print, it says it's not only available, it's not only you have to have a Samsung TV, which we do have, but it just has to have a Samsung, but it also has to be made in 2010 or later, and that's something we don't have. So that's something to remember about if you heard about that feature, and if that's your only buying, or one of your only buying factors is a remote. So if you do have a Samsung made in 2010 or later, depending on when you watch this video, then if that's one feature that you like, you should get it. But if you don't, and if you hear about it, then just remember it's only for Samsung 2010 or later phones. So I mean TVs. But it is a cool feature though. So yeah, to sum this up, it has a QWERTY keyboard. When you slide up, it has a QWERTY keyboard. Let's see, it has multi-touch, 5 megapixel camera, HD video recording, up to 32 gigabytes of memory. So if you need a really, really good phone that has many really, really cool new features, and is also great with social networking and texting as well, then this is the phone to get. For right now, it's not really set in stone which cellular network it will be on. Some people say it's T-Mobile, but it's not. I'm not from the time that this video is being made, June 30th, Wednesday, 2010. It's not sure. That could change later today. That could have already changed. I might have not already known. It could change tomorrow. So from right now, I just know it's gonna be a GS. It might be a JSM, might be CDMA. Not sure. So go out, get this phone when it comes out. It's a really, really good phone, I must say.